Fire. Coming up next on Look Today, a ceremony honoring native dancer was held at the Centennial Park in Saratoga Springs, and our cameras were on the scene. Plus, what's next for Triple Crown winner American Pharoah? Well, NYRA makes a move to get the horse to run in the Travers, and I'll tell you what they did. And Warren County discusses its fireworks law. All of this ahead on Look Today. Welcome, everyone. I'm Jay Hood Jackson, and here's a look at what's making news today in Saratoga, Warren, and Washington counties. In our lead story, Saratoga Springs Mayor Joanne Yepsen welcomed area leaders and dignitaries on Saturday morning as native dancer took his place in Centennial Park in Saratoga Springs. Well, this ceremony included speeches by the sons of the horse's owner and trainer, as well as the statue's creator, Gwen Reardon. Also in attendance were Mary Lou Whitney and John Hendrickson, who donated the park to Saratoga. The ceremony was held before racing started on Saturday, and the feature race in the card was the Vanderbilt, and members of the Vanderbilt family were in attendance at the ceremony as well. Mayor Joanne Yepsen talked to Look Today.
This is such an important addition to our Centennial Park because of all the stories that we heard today. But this horse is known for winning in Saratoga Springs. We feel we are winners in Saratoga Springs. I thank all the Saratogians for coming out today and for supporting this wonderful tribute.
What a day. Native dancer, by the way, never lost a race at Saratoga during his career and is often mentioned as one of the best horses in history. Well, continuing with the best horse racing theme, Triple Crown winner American Pharoah won the William Hill Haskell Stakes at Monmouth Park. Now, this was in New Jersey last night. You could say he won. He walked away with this race. The rhetoric about coming to Travers started just hours after the win. Well, many horse racing experts believe the best horse in the world needs to come to the best track in the world. NYRA may have helped their cause. They announced over the weekend that the purse for the Travers would be $1.6 million if American Pharoah enters the race. Now, the normal Travers purse is $1.25 million. Other races that the owners of American Pharoah are considering are the Pennsylvania Derby and the Pacific Classic. Now, both those races offer a $1 million purse. Well, now changing from news to weather. After another beautiful weekend, the region could see some severe weather coming this week. How much rain is expected? For the latest, let's head to the Glens Falls Weather Center for a look at your first forecast. Back to the news. Well, Warren County Legislative and Rules Committee has voted to keep the fireworks law intact. The committee discussed the issue after numerous complaints from residents about the noise the fireworks created. Emergency crews also had to respond to numerous accidents that were the result of improper firework usage. Supervisors noted that the first year of the law was a learning experience, and they can do a better job next year. In other news, the village of Fort Edward will hold a celebration on Wednesday as a plan, which was 10 years in the making, is moving closer to its final stages. The former Grand Union at 354 Broadway has been demolished and the PCBs have been cleaned up. Now, construction on a 40,000 square foot Market 32 will start next spring. Now, Market 32 stores are owned by the Golub Corporation and is a change in branding from Price Chopper. The celebration will start at 2 p.m. at 354 Broadway in Fort Edward. Well, also in the news, with the lack of rain, the village of South Glens Falls and Mayor Joe Orlo have issued water restrictions. Now, while the restrictions are in place, residents can only water their grass between 5 and 9 a.m. and 6 and 9 p.m. Residents with odd-numbered houses may use water on odd-numbered days and vice versa. Well, Orlo says that those who violate the restrictions will receive a visit from town officials. Well, still to come, Adirondack Civic Center Coalition President Dan Burke is here to talk about Buy a Seat campaign and renovations the group is planning to complete. Plus, Ballston Spa Film Festival President Pam Grandin is here to discuss what festival attendees can look forward to at this year's festival. But first, if you see news happening, you want to share a story idea, or join us for an interview, give us a call on the hotline. The number is 798-8000.